Okay, here's another deal that I'm going to present to everybody here in regards to title splitting and what Quiddity Sourcing is finding for their investors. So here's a deal that I found in the Midlands, and initially it was presented as 5 flats. Then it turned out when I was doing the due diligence on the deal, there's a 6th flat that hasn't got planning. So as ever, you've got to understand, to take a risk, you've got to actually take a risk, because otherwise you are paying market rate. So here, the entry price was £300,000 for advertised as 5 flats, 2 shops. As it turned out, when I did the due diligence, there are 6 flats. But the kicker is it's only got planning permission for 4, so therein lies an issue that we can solve. And part of the liquidity sourcing element of it is we can actually look to de-risk these propositions for people so that they can understand, to get involved in it, how do they make money out of it. So in this case, we will go back and actually we've done all the due diligence to find that we are able to prove certificate of lawfulness standard level of evidence that these flats have been there. So we should be able to get the retrospective planning. 1. 2, when you come to buy 5 and you get an extra 6 flat, that increases the development, the GDV. On top of that, there are 2 shops there. So on entry, some of the deal on this one is phenomenal. And in fact, it's that good that actually it's sold straight away, and non-surprisingly. So let me walk you through a very quick highlight. So in terms of the deal, it has utilities split. There was no rent arrears. It's below market value significantly now. I mean, I've managed to negotiate and buy it at 250,000. So that's 6 one-bedroom flats with 2 shops. And you wait until I tell you the rental on this will be crazy. So the rental ASTs are in place, building control sign-off is done, fire and smoke alarm was installed in July 23. We need to upgrade some of them, but they're there. EIC has expired, and we need to apply for retrospective planning. So as you can see, this is not the finished product, but ultimately this is how I'm carving out 25-30% return on investment, or taking all money out and actually leaving passive income behind. In this particular case, I'll take all the money out, and let me walk you through how. So the GDV on this one will be 540,000. 6 flats roughly, I think it's even more than that, but it's 6 flats at 70 grand each, so 6 and 42,000, 420,000 plus 120, so yeah, 540,000 out. So we will then refinance to pull all of our money out, and the passive income is the best thing about this place. So 6 flats renting around, so 5 big flats renting at 600 quid, that's £3,000. Small ones around £500, that's £3,500 just on the residential. Then you've got 2 shops on average, we'll probably rent it about £650 each, but let's say it's 500 each, so that's £1,000. So we'll be making £4,500 worth of rent per month. So that's what 45 grand plus 9, £54,000 worth of rental income. You contrast that with the price paid of 250,000, it is above 20. So it's actually, I think, 23% return on investment. So this is a sort of deal that we present to our investors. You know, it is a case of getting all your money out. You have to be willing to take a certain level of risk and do some work. If you want to buy the open market blocks of flats, well, actually, you know what, everybody can do that in their dog, and there's no value in it. You can go online and actually find those. The way I teach and I coach people to get into title splitting is to find these quirky deals where on entry we know how to fix it. We're not going to buy it then work out what's wrong with it and fix it. Here we've already committed, so it's already been bought, and I've negotiated with an 8 weeks completion. We've now key undertaking to go in and actually fix all these problems before we even pay the rest of the money on completion. So if you're interested, have a look at the website www.quidditygroup.co.uk. It's at the top of this slide here. Take a look at my book on Amazon, Quiddity, Grow Your Wealth via Title Splitting. Type in AZIDGUNGAH, and now you will understand the whole strategy itself. If you are then you've got capital to invest, and you are time poor, you don't have the time to invest it yourself, you don't know how to do it, you then can come and actually learn from me, personally. This is not a big business training thing here. This is about teaching you personally how to do this, so you can then do it again and again and build your passive income. Imagine you have 250,000. Lots of you I know already have that, because I've got 100 people on the database on my WhatsApp that we then send out these deals to. If you're not on it, please DM me, email me. If you've got capital ready and you understand the strategy and you want to participate in this Quiddity Sourcing element, then DM me your email and your mobile number, and we'll add you to the group. And the idea being that you will get access to these deals immediately, and as long as you understand how to do it and you've got the team around you to execute on the strategy, you will get these deals that will then generate you. For example, in this one, imagine you bought it £250,000 in cash, just to keep it simple. You will be making almost £50,000 worth of income. You do 2 of those in the next year or so, that's £100,000 worth of income, and you give up work. So my name is Azid. You followed me before. If you haven't, have a look at my content, have a look at my books on Amazon, take a look at Quiddity Sourcing on the website www.quidditygroup.co.uk, and I'll see you in the next video.